We all know that working from home now is an option for a vast proportion of the working population. Working from anywhere is an option for some people. And for companies, flexibility isn't no longer an option, but it's perhaps the key element of how they want to look at their office space moving forward.
For most of the last century, organizations have been slow to adopt flexible working practices. In the last year, however, we've seen a rapid shift. The question is no longer if, but how and when enterprises are able to develop and foster a more agile workplace culture.
Yeah, I think Standard Chartered have always valued flexibility when it comes to the employee proposition. And we've recognised, particularly in the last 12 months plus, that the environment has changed.
We obviously started thinking about what would the future of work look like. We kicked off what we called our hackathon, where we started to reimagine the future of the office. When we first went into this, I don't think we really knew where we were going, right? We were in uncharted territory, and we call this Future of Work Now.
We've very much seen the nature of work change after the introduction of Future of Work into our portfolio through a number of areas. I think the first is the role of the office. We don't see that the office will fall away, but we do see that the reason to come to the office has changed. The other thing is our employees are asking for choice. They want to see not only choice in location, but also when they work and how they work.
So when the bank went out and we did a global survey, besides telling us that they were very productive working from home, we discovered there were very specific elements that they missed about the office. And it was mainly collaboration, connection, learning, and ideation. So fundamentally, we realized that the purpose of the office would change. In fact, 75% of staff have said, we want flexibility. And typically they've said they want to be minimum 2 to 3 days a week at home, 2 to 3 days a week in the office.
The partnership with the Executive Centre in Guangzhou was very much about the establishment of our strategic GBA centre. The Executive Centre product gave us the ability to future-proof.
Strategic conversation with clients is also changing how we look at space. We are growing the capacity of the Executive Centre specifically to address the growing flexible demand from our clients.
It was a very collaborative approach around the design, the fit out and the operations. We were able to pick out areas that we did need to tailor to be able to support this diverse team. We walked into a fully managed service, so it allowed us to move into that market at pace, but also gave us the agility to flex over time.
When Standard Chartered Bank reached out, we listened to their needs. We understand how their business functions, the number of headcounts they needed, and how they want the space to perform. We adjusted the layout so that we increase efficiency of the space. However, they can still enjoy our community areas, the meeting room, the lounge space, the barista bar, as well as other functions.
If I look at our environment now, it's very much picking up on the types of work you need to do when you're in the office. And therefore, it's far more balanced around focused, quiet areas though for collaboration and teamwork, and then also spaces for meeting and events so that we can still make sure that when you are in the office, you have a chance to meet with your teammates and you've got the appropriate not only physical environment, but technology to support those different types of activities.
Moving forward, I see flexibility as really being the bullseye of opportunity for offices and how companies are looking at it. Multinationals are adopting flexibility in every way that they work. Flexible markets, flexible evolution, flexible workspaces are part of that. The ability to scale up, scale down, move from market to market is a highly intelligent way to address your office requirement. And moving forward, I think that's how companies are going to continue to view the offering of the Executive Centre.
To learn more, visit www.executivecentre.com.